My next step is going to be planning for tomorrow's lesson. So since today the students are going to show me that they've mastered the fanboys words, I want to move over to the dependent clauses. So I'm going to create a new assignment, just go through the same process. All right, building compound and complex sentences. I'm going to scroll down to the Swabi's lesson, and right here again is my resource. So here are the Swabi words that I'm going to teach. Here are some examples for me to include. So when I set up my PowerPoint or set up my slides, I can paste them in, but since I'm going to be doing skeleton notes with the students, I want to make sure that I have my instructional piece. So I went through and typed up my dependent clause definitions and um, the words for them to fill in. And then right here, I'm making sure that I'm going to use the same terminology in my lesson, and then over here in my notes as well. I want to make sure that no red ink is going to be not going to throw anything at them that they haven't taught. I haven't taught yet. So setting up my second assignment, I'm going to click the evaluating the use of commas with fanboys, which is the assessment from today's lesson and today's practice. So the students will be able to work through that. And then I'm going to come down to identifying Swabi words because I'm going to teach that as the new content. And then here, front Swabi and middle Swabi. Let me show you this really quick. If you look at the type of question the students are going to encounter, you'll be able to see what skills the kids need to already have. And you notice that there's a semicolon in this. Now, in some of the assignments in No Red Ink, it assumes the students have prerequisite knowledge, and we haven't taught semicolons yet. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to just very quickly talk about semicolons and tell them that for this assignment that they're not going to need the semicolon. And I know having gone through this assignment that none of the answers will require them to use a semicolon because it's not testing that skill. It's testing just the regular for front Swabi. It's just testing the regular um, conjunction with the comma because they appear at the beginning. All right. It's very important that we vet the assignments that we're having the students do just so that there aren't any prerequisite skills that come up. Here in the middle Swabbies, I'm going to take a look at the lesson and I notice that they're not doing anything with a semicolon. And when I look at the practice item, they just need a comma here as well. So my quick comment about semicolons to the students, don't tell them not to worry about it, just tell them to fix it. That'll be enough for this lesson. Now, if I was teaching semicolons, then this would be a great exercise to throw in with the semicolon practice as well, to scaffold them up to using them. But since I'm not teaching that, my quick comment will be enough.